Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is me again. Before I begin, allow me to let everybody know tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, New Music Maniacs episode will be live here on my channel, featuring yours truly, Paul 3, YR, and Prince Idol. And if I remember, the topic for tomorrow night's show will be the most underrated. Whether it's artists, songs, bands, albums, singles, you name it, we'll discuss it. Tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, here on my channel. Look forward to seeing you there, folks. I'm going to give you right now part 2 of the drama situation between Linda and Brooke Hogan. Now, as you remember, on the Wednesday of last week, Linda Hogan dropped a video of herself crying in tears because her ex-husband, Hulk Hogan, was a liar, a sex addict, and was given many chances to rebuild the family that they once had. But alas, no first step has yet to be taken. She also was crying over the fact that her daughter Brooke hasn't spoken to her in 7 or 8 years. And the simple fact that the family that she and Hulk built years ago has now completely went since their divorce years back. Now, after that video came out, Brooke issued a statement on her Instagram saying that Linda was verbally and emotionally and mentally abusive to her. Linda then clapped back, saying that Brooke is just a narcissist, just like her dad. Now, yesterday at work, I came across a couple videos, courtesy of Bubba the Love Sponge. For those who do not know who he is a broadcaster, and he was, I guess would be a perfect term for it, was a close friend of the Hogan family. And I say was because after what he mentioned on this program, it's very clear that he may not be friends with anyone within the Hogan family. He did say, as a witness, that he watched Linda being verbally abused, smacked around a couple times. At one point, Bubba declared that Linda called Brooke a C word. You dirty C word. And I think you know which word I'm referring to. Now, at first, when we saw Linda's video, we all thought she was a victim. She was going through hard times. The fact that the marriage to Terry Bollea, Hulk's real name, went under like it did. But after hearing what Bubba the Love Sponge declared on his show, I'm thinking now maybe Linda was the problem all along. I know if I had a son or a daughter, never in any means necessary would I ever use any words like that towards them, because of the mental and emotional damage that could do to a child. When you tell your young boy or girl that they're a menace, they're a monster, they're no good, I wish she never had you, blah, 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 they're going to believe that for the rest of their lives. It's going to take tons of therapy for them to overcome all that. Let me give you an interesting example. Linda's situation kind of harks back to an elderly woman that we all knew back in Roseville, Michigan, when me, mom, and dad, sister were still living there. This elderly woman treated her daughter like total crap. And the reason was of the trauma she suffered as a child from all the other girls at her old elementary school. Seemed this elderly woman was not as attractive or good looking as all the other girls. And as a result, this caused the other girls to pick fights with her, call her names, bully her, threaten her, tease her, taunt her, do all sorts of atrocious stuff to her. And this caused the elderly woman to resent and hate all females. And when she got involved with some guy, got married, had their first child, it turned out to be a female, a daughter. All the resentment, angst, anger that this woman had built up inside, she took it out on her daughter, causing the daughter to act up, rebel, cause mischief, get into drugs. Well, thank goodness the daughter would get therapy, lots of therapy, straighten her life around, find a lucky guy to marry, have kids, have a family, and now, for I understand, she's doing pretty well. Thank goodness for that. And also credit to Brooke herself. She has found peace and happiness in her new life. She's a businesswoman, from what I've heard. She's married to an NHL player, Steven, I don't know his last name, and they have twins. She has a new life as a mother, as a wife, businessman, as I mentioned previously. I don't know about her singing career, if she's still doing that on the side. Not too sure. For what I remember, she only released one album, and that was it. So now, the perpetrator happens to be Linda Hogan herself. And I think it's time for Linda to look herself in the mirror and figure out what's causing her to be this way towards Brooke and get some professional help. Another thing I need to point out regarding their son Nick. According to Bubba the Love Sponge, Nick did not receive any of his mother's wrath of abuse. It was all towards Brooke. You think maybe Linda went through the same thing this elderly woman that I mentioned went through as a kid? I do not know. The thing for Linda to do is to seek professional help, big time. And I'm thinking maybe Hulk needs some of that just as well, because he did a lot of atrocious stuff throughout the years. We all know about it. So let me know down below in the comment section, what do you think? You think Linda needs serious help, therapy, one-on-one sessions? Hulk as well as Brooke? And one more thing I need to point out. Why in the flying burrito didn't Nick stand up and defend his sister? Say, hey ma, leave Brooke alone. If you smack her, I'll smack you back. I know you're my mother, but there's no need for you to treat your daughter like this. Pronto. That's it for now. Subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button and notification bell. I'll see you tomorrow night, folks. New Music Maniacs throwing down. Take care.